Well, I'll wait a minute or so here for people to come in, if they're going to come in. This is Christmas Eve. Uh, Usually it's Saturday at John's, but I'm in St. Louis, so it's Saturday at Stunt Hangar. I have one last piece to sand out and polish, and that's, well, actually, I have this right here to sand out and polish. And then we're done with this, and I can present it to myself tomorrow for Christmas. Winnipeg. Good morning. You asked a question of something. I don't remember exactly what it was. I didn't get a chance to answer it, but please ask it now and I'll answer it for you. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this. This will be, we're going to do the bench trim today too. Glue these all together. If you look at it here, it's shiny, but it's not really flat. So we'll get this sanded up, and I have the rudder to do, this side of the rudder to do. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to sand this piece here because it's flat, easy to do. That's 2,000. That's 1,000. So we can do it with these two pieces of paper there. Give myself a little room here. And it doesn't take much to do this, not really. But you'll get to see the difference. It'll come right up. Please. Well, there is no correct PSI. It's all a range. Depending on your gun, if you're using a Harbor Freight gun, we're running about 25 to 30 at the gun. If you're using a really good gun, you can run 15 pounds. It all depends on how the gun atomizes the paint. So it's kind of a feel. All right. Now, somebody had made a comment on Stunt Hangar about something that I had forgot. I had the wires for the hinges exposed. So yesterday I went ahead and buried those wires, filled them in, and painted it. They're all done, all hidden. If I want to remove the flaps now, I got to sand a little spot in that and then pull that wire out. But I don't expect to be taking the flaps on and off. So that's good enough. Okay, first thing we're gonna do is hit this with 1,000. My purely diluted Windex. Let's see if I can find that little eraser. And of course I can't. I don't have my little foam block. Oh, here we go. That's a pretty aggressive foam block, but we use that one. And we use 1,000 here. So this will be probably the last time you see this. Well, I don't know. We're just about done. It's all sanded out. Took me about 40 hours to sand it out. But I thought I'd come on a Christmas Day for you guys who don't have anything to do besides build model airplanes. That's what I do, build model airplanes. So let's take a look at it and see what it looks like. Now, if you look at it, let's see if we can see the shinies in it. There's a few shinies in it. We'll sand on a little more. I got plenty of clear on these. Somebody had asked me, is it better to buff paint that hasn't been sanded? No. Hey, Wild Bill. If you want that super shine, you're going to have to sand it. You just think it may look better without sanding it. But when I see it, I'll know the difference. Think of a baby grand piano. See, I can see, you probably can't see it, but there's little speckles. I see Wendy put out another painting video on plastic prep this morning. I guess he's keeping up with me. It's all good information. That's pretty good. I mean, a little bit on this. You got to kind of watch the edges. You can burn through really quick, and you got to watch those little scratch things there. Hopefully I didn't scratch it. Yeah, it's pretty good. Let's see, somebody said something here. I think I need to get my iPad out, so I have to get up and look at this. PSI measured at the air inlet of the gun with the trigger fully depressed. Yes. Thanks, Wild Bill. You kind of want to, wherever the gun sprays the best at. That all depends on how thick your paint is. There's just no right answer. But HVLP stands for high volume, low pressure. So you want to you don't want to run 60 pounds. This is 1,000 grit. So we're really cutting into it. You got to be careful. I don't want to burn the ink lines off or burn an edge. That's probably good enough with 1,000. Then we'll come back with 2 and then hit it with the buffer. But let's do the other side first. So you can see the difference in the shine. This is the side that's not been sanded. This is the side that's been sanded. This side that's sanded will be twice the shine as the side that's not sanded and have that finished look. Well, send me an email on how to join your Zoom meeting. You said we could combine the 2 Zoom meetings. I don't know how to do that, so you'll have to send instructions on that or whatever. I'm not the guy who runs the Zoom meeting anyway. That's Charles. He's on the West Coast. This is my channel, but Charles runs the Hangouts for now. Rusty used to run them, but he passed away. I had one of his videos pop up on my feed here recently. I guess Holly's putting them up. His wife. You know, that guy was something else. I never knew he was even sick. He never complained. I knew he had rheumatoid arthritis. I didn't know he was on dialysis, the longest dialysis patient on record. I see you would spray an area once, then 5 minutes to spray. Well, if you ever watch Windy paint, he doesn't even wait 5 minutes. He just loads it up. Dope is different. Let's try to explain this. When you're first doing your substrate, you want to wait a day between coats because it's soaking down into the wood. And then if you put a coat on it too quick, all you're doing is it's soaking into the wood, soaking into the wood, soaking into the wood, so on and so forth. So you're just loading it up with paint. But after the airplane's been painted and sealed, you put a coat on, a light dust coat. It's just like painting urethane. You put a dust coat on it to prep it, and then a flood coat. It's same with urethane. But that's the same with dope. Now, you're not supposed to be sanding this dope for weeks, but they've changed the formula or something because this stuff dries and powders off within a few hours. So I don't know what they've done to it. So whatever it is, it's helped out. Because the shine came up on this airplane. The dope on this is not a week old, and the shine came up no problem. See, everything, painting is a chemistry experiment. And you try to stay with the known, known things that work, but hence the word experiment. And a paint job is never finished, it's only abandoned. You say, well, I've had enough. Go on to the next thing. Merry Christmas, Wild Bill. I'll be here. I know these painting videos are rather boring because it's either paint drying or me sanding or whatever, but this is what it takes. And hopefully I can give you a tidbit of knowledge in between paint drying and sanding that'll help you out. Because that's what I'm here for, help you out. Do I know everything? No, but I know someone who does. Don't sand this edge here. It'll burn through in a heartbeat. Even though you think you got paint on it, you don't. Okay, this is 2,000 paper. I got 2,500, 3,000, 5,000 as well. But I found the paint at this stage is best sanded with the 2,000. It's not ready. It's not hard enough for 5,000. Because I did try it. So the guys who just put the dope on and say, well, we're finished without sanding it are not really finished. I mean, you want to go flying, yeah, sure, go ahead. It'll work, but let's see, I got me a bottle of water out. And I ain't drinking it. Let's check the chat. The chat says, what size foam pad is in the polisher? It's about 3-inch. You go on Amazon, there's a link in there. You can get 50 pads for 20 some odd dollars. All different grits. And yes, there's even grits of foam pad. So you don't want to sand with 200 and use 100 with 2,000 and use a 150 pad on it. Big swirl marks in it. Let me take the paper towel. This airplane did come out pretty nice. Pretty nice. Somewhere it's that little black splotch was ink. Somewhere it's breaking through, so I got to be very careful. I'll know here when I pit it with the buffer, because I don't want to re-clear this. Don't want to add any more weight. It's 57. Actually, it lost weight. It's 57.1. I don't know if it lost weight because I'm sanding on it or just gassing off. More than likely sanding on it. Let's see what they're saying here. I need to get my iPad so I don't have to get up and walk over here. Len Burrell. Let me get my iPad out here. Tired of walking back and forth. Well, when I was a kid, I can still hear my dad. Robert, it has to be perfect. Yeah. Everything my dad did was perfect. Well, nothing's perfect, but it's damn close. You know what I mean? Get rid of this. About as good as you're going to get. This ain't perfect, but it's damn close. Oh, I ripped my shirt. I did just now noticed it. Cheap shirts. Come on now. Can't give you guys my password. Yeah, 68%. That should be good enough. All right, let's okay. Now you get to see me, see you, see me. Come on now. 11 watching. Hapu! Here we go. I can see it now. Hello in Winnipeg. It's Pinnaweg. A little lag there. Okay, let's see. This is bottom side. Well, Len, you don't do bad. You just need to leave wood out. Lumber. Hope you're not building any more Stregas or any of them other lumber wagons. This airplane is 720 square inches, 57 ounces. That's still not Billy weight. He's down in the 53s, but but I'm working on it. I just can't get the wood he can get. It's either that or he saves up critical pieces, and I'm not willing to wait that long. He might build one airplane every 2-3 years, maybe longer, because I don't know what he's been building. But I build 2 a year. Wow, what, Len? I finally broke down and got the collection of plans from Wendy. Okay, looking forward to building a Cardinal Evolution 40. Well, let me give you a tip. If it has a former every inch in the fuselage, you only need 3. One at the trailing edge, one in the middle, and one at the leading edge of the stab. Not every inch. So there's some of the wood you can leave out. If it shows 1/4 inch spars, use 3/16. Just and make sure to use nothing over 5-pound wood. You can't build light airplanes with heavy wood. Converting to electric. Well, Bob Hunt's system with that fiber, I don't know if he's got anymore, with the fiberglass mount. Of course, I don't know. I really can't speak about electric because I'm not really up on the latest stuff. That's how I was doing it with Hunt's fiberglass mount in the nose. Tom Morris sells one, I think, that was designed by Art Adamission's brother. That's a good way to do things. I think Chris Rigotti's using those. He can tell you where to get them. Some guys are using back mount, 1/4 inch plywood. Oh, yeah, 720, 57 ounces. 11.5 inch cord, 10 inch tip, 60 inches. Plus it's 2.5 at the root on the flap and 1.25 inches, 1.5 at the tip, the flaps. So we got quite a bit of area. Okay, that's sanded out good enough to start polishing. Now you can do it by hand, which I used to do until I got this handy dandy snap-on buffer. And I do end up finishing it by hand because the buffer puts swirls in it. Let's see what happened to that other. There it is. So for the first cut, I'm using Meguiar's Ultimate Compound. Now take a look at the shine difference. She'll be like a diamond here in a second. And then I finish it off with Finesse It. And people see me do this, what are you doing? I'm smearing the compound around so it doesn't fling it all over me, which it's going to do anyway. Start off slow. What we're trying to do here is bring the heat up in the paint to melt the molecules together. Because this is plastic. Dope is plastic. Yeah, looking pretty good. Now I'm going to try to show you the comparison between sides. Really can't get a, for some reason, you can't get a good shine on it. Let's see here. Does that show? Pretty bright, what the deal is. There it is. But that's still not completely as shiny as it can get. Where's the finesse it? Compound. I lost it already. Here it is, hiding. Hiding. Now I should change out pads, but I don't have another one. So we'll just hope that it mixes okay. I do not know why this thing has a high speed on it, because you can't run it at high speed. Building an impactish airplane this year with a PA-61 on a pipe. Trivial pursuit next year, VF-46 pipe. Well, both engines are good. The PA is better, but I ran VF-46s for a while. They run good. Just an ounce heavier. I don't like the impact airfoil. It's too much like a football. I got impact set of ribs on the shelf over there. Never built it. Center of pressure is too far back for my liking. But Paul did well with it, but I think he could fly anything. He could fly a board. There's just some guys that are like that. Okay, that's that. That's one final step, and I'll show you the difference between the two sides, sanded and unsanded. Okay, where is that stuff? There it is. We got this. Let's see, what is this? This is you know it's good because it says may be harmful if swallowed, causes eye irritation. Wash hands thoroughly. Response if swallowed, call the poison center. So it's got to be good stuff. Remember what I say, biodegradable, non-toxic, environmentally friendly, it ain't worth nothing. It's garbage. It's got to have the stuff in it to make it work. Let's see if you can check the shine here. No, let's see how we're gonna do that. There it is. There's the shine. You see the lights up there. Then you got this side. That's how it started. And this is how it ends. You know, shiny is good, but nothing in it, nothing happening. Yep. I got some cherry wax from 3D2, wet looking super shine. This is the final touch. Let's put some of that on it and see what it does. Let me see, make sure this is good stuff. Yep, harmful if swallowed, causes skin irritation. Yep, that's good stuff. That'd be the good stuff. It's not good for you, so it's good stuff. I haven't put any of this on the. Oh, I got some on the airplane here. Just flipped it up there. I want to see if this works on this here. Like I say, everything's an experiment. May or may not work. If it don't work, I have to repaint it. Boy, it smells nice. Okay, let me check the directions on this, see if we gotta let it dry or is it polish off. Storage didn't say. Ensure the manufacturer directions. Here we go. Shake well. I did that. For best results, you should be on a 3D part. Remove all the grime. We'll apply wax applicator, soft pad, finishing foam, DA polisher. After let dry to haze buff to a brilliant shine. Soft edginess microfiber towel. Yep. So we'll get it. Can you shave in it? Yeah, it's white, so it's kind of hard. You can in the black, though. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that came out good. I can hardly wait to see the rudder done like that. Remember, I got 40 minutes on this one piece. So how long does it take to do an airplane? Hours. Hours. Okay. We got one side done. Flip it over and do the other side. Where do you get that monocoat? Yeah, where do you get that colored monocoat with all them lines on it? Right there in your elbow with grease. First off, I'd like to say Merry Christmas to all my Stunt Hangar crew. And if you're new here, hit the subscribe button. Ring the bell for notifications so you know when I'm on. We're on pretty much a daily. It's been a daily program, at least an hour a day. Sometimes a couple. So we got 3 different compounds here. We're using the McGuire's compound to melt the plastic. We're using the 3M 39003 polishing compound, and then I'm using Final Touch, and you get a result like that. Not bad for wood. But it's not really wood, it's plastic. Okay, let's get the buff and get this done, get it on. Later on this afternoon, I'm going to be gluing these on, everything together, get bench trimming. So I will give a rundown on bench trimming. Because tomorrow starts another project. I told you I wanted to have this done by Christmas, and I will. And then if we get a good day to fly, we go out and fly it. Give it a test flight before the season comes out and you're stuck. I might have to build another one. I've got 15 airplanes to choose from here. And I'm trying to replace my XL Junar. And this is about as close as I've come to matching it. Same numbers, little different shape. You know, the fuselage is more streamlined, but same numbers and same weight. Different engines, which might be a hindrance. I might have to make it heavier, make it more tail heavy, because the engine's an ounce heavier. This would be 55 ounces if it had a Super Tiger 60 in it. Ooh, I flipped it off on the floor. Appreciate you guys spending the day with me. Like I say, this is normally Saturday at John's, but it is the holidays, so I'm back in St. Louis. I think what I'm going to do is I got to go back to work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for 3 days, and then I'm going to come back here Okay, let's buff it up and see what it looks like. I need some shop storage space built here. I think Danny's going to build me a kit, and I'm going to assemble it on the channel. We'll do a little woodworking. Yeah. Yeah, Merry Christmas, Montana Farmer. Yesterday went out and got me a Craig pocket jig. Got that router now. I still don't have a good 10-inch table saw. I just got my little hobby table saw. Let's see here. Oh, we got a few scratches in there. How'd they get in there? Maybe they'll come out. Oh, we got a few scratches over here. Paper must have loaded up. I got a couple of microscopic scratches. I'm glad this is white, not black. We can get those out easy enough. With what? Sanding. 2000. It's on the bottom, but like I say, you're going to finish your airplane. You got to finish it as good on the bottom as you do the top. Just ask Jim Lynch. Right, Jimmy? Right there. Okay, come on. Yeah, a little bit more. Sander again. Sando da bando. That's close enough. Keep the buffer moving, otherwise you'll burn the paint. Okay, how'd we do? Yeah, we got a couple scratches up there yet. They're so microscopic. Do I want to bother with it? Yeah, I guess. Got him. Yay. Now you can buff those scratches out. It just takes longer. So it's easier to just sand them and that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Took an hour to do one part. Are you guys bored to death yet? Or are you working in your shop and I'm just keeping you company? That's what I hope's going on. Okay, let's put it on the airplane and see what it looks like. See if it's shiny enough for my liking. Get in there. There we go. This is odd. Why is that acting like that? There it is. Okay. Yeah, I guess it got shiny. Yeah, it did. Now we got the rudder to do. And then it's a wipe down with final touch, and we're done, except for bench trimming. You guys got any questions? Of course, the bottom side has been sanded and rubbed and buffed one time, and it will get it again. but we're not going to show it on this video. Those larger areas, I got to go do a couple of times. And I'll do that off camera today. But I want to get this rudder, see what the rudder is going to look like. I got one side done. It looks good. But in order to do this rudder, we're going to have to put it in my foam pad. We're doing this side here. Get it this way. Oh, come on. Come on. I guess I could buff this too. It didn't get buffed. Got sanded, but didn't get it buffed. Got a little bit of aqua green there on that. Have to get that off. Man, I can't win. Let's see, got some grease here. Gotta be so damn careful with it. Merry Christmas, Hives 100. Merry Christmas, Leonard, Montana Farmer. Merry Christmas to all. Or Festivus to the rest of us. Back in the day when I used to do that by hand, boy, it would take forever. Take forever. Festivus to the rest of us. I'm online. What's up?
Okay, nothing.
Hang on, guys. I'll be right back. Hey, what's up?
Nothing. It's not important.
Okay.
I told you.
You gonna clean that off so I can get that plastic up?
Yeah, I gotta do it.
Okay. The Sand and Buffathon. Yeah, gonna have to do it. Have to do it. There's a spot up there that needs it. Yeah, we'll get that later on the second go around. I need to come up with a pretty cool badge for, maybe I'd have Gary Sinclair do that for me. A 23 icon for the supporters. We'll put that in for the members here too. I've got one ink line that needs to be fixed. I won't do that until I get back to Dayton. Got a slight smudge here, and how I'm going to fix that is I'm going to tape over it. Merry Christmas, Miguel. Feliz Navidad. I'm going to just airbrush a little bit on there and airbrush clear and hide that smudge. Can't give the judges anything to downgrade me for. Año Nuevo. I think that's Brazil. it's either Brazil or South America, Miguel. I can't remember where you're from. Portugal, somewhere down there. Somewhere down there. I got a boo-boo here I'm going to show you how to repair. Looks like I sanded through the red, which is not a big deal. Right along that leading edge right there. I'll bring in close when I do that. Chile, yeah. Is it Chile in Chile? ¿Cuánto tiempo? Not Kyoto's own, but what's the temperature? Probably 70 degrees down there. Let's see. I wonder what we got here today. 6 degrees? 5 degrees? Chile. Yeah, Chile, Chile. We got a pretty good crew. I mean, all over the world. Sweden, Belgium, Germany. I think there was some Bosnian guys in here. I know the Russians been in here because I translated Russian in the chat box. And that scratch is still in there. Oh, well, we're just not going to worry about it. Looks like I picked up a piece of dirt in my sandpaper and ground it in. Nothing I can do about it. Sand it again. Sando de bando again. Where's my sanding block? This is 1,000. $35, 90 degree, 90. Damn. Why ain't I there? Perfect flying weather. Summertime in Chile. Be nice to have enough money to stay in the warm weather all year round, move around. The Zen of Sanding. Summer begins on December 21st. So when we're sweating, you guys are freezing. That means the toilet water goes the opposite direction down there. We ain't hitting nothing. That's good. Okay, that's enough for 1,000. That's 600. I could go on that. Winter here, 28 degrees. I don't know what that is. Oh, 28 Fahrenheit. I think we're at 5 or 6 degrees here now. Let me see. Pretty damn cold out, I know that. I got that winter snap. Weather 16 degrees right now. High 21, low 7. Sunday is 8 degrees and 25, so that'll be the warmest day tomorrow. I think we're going to try some 2,500. I haven't tried that yet. That's right in between the two. So we'll try a piece of 25 and see how that works. That stuff there ain't cheap. Yeah, too cold for me too, but what are you gonna do? Okay. You know, there's guys that come on here on my channel and say, well, I wouldn't do it that way. I would do it this way. Hey, more power to you. Do it any way you want. I just been doing it this way for so long. It works for me. Is there a better way to do it? Probably. That's the nice thing about this. You can do anything you want. You don't have to do it my way. I have good results with the way I do it, and I just stick to doing it that way. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Merry Christmas, Tommy. Yeah, it's fairly flat. It's better than it was. Let's check it out. Buff it up and see what it looks like. Might need it again. Like I say, a paint job is never finished. It's only abandoned. Is it good enough? I have won motorcycle shows, paint best in paint with spray cans. Painted flames, scallops, whatever with spray cans. My dad painted his whole Cadillac with spray cans and looked really good. Looked really good. Couldn't get that Cadillac brown. He had a 74 Fleetwood. Couldn't get that Cadillac brown in any quart cans or whatever. You could only get it in spray cans, touch-up paint. And he bought about 30 cases. And he sprayed that whole car, one piece at a time, and it looked really good. Looks like good as new. Good as new. That turned out okay. That's good enough for today, for now. I want to do that rudder. You ask, why do I have this upside down if I'm going to do the rudder? Well, I'll show you. I got it upside down so I can sand it. Let me feel it here. It's pretty smooth. A little bit there. We'll just go with the 2500 right off the bat and see what it does. Now we'll hit it once with 1000. We gotta knock some of it down. Hopefully I don't grind anything in there. Okay, let's hit it with 2500 now. Yeah, I can still feel it a little. This side, not so much. Okay. Hey, Paul, Festivus for the rest of us. Happy ho ho. Get my inspection light. Hang on a second, I get my inspection light. Okay, where are you? Right here. Yep. Another snap-on product. You wouldn't believe the cost of this. This thing is super bright. I guess we could leave it like that so I can see what I'm doing. Snap-on is mighty proud of their stuff. It is a good light because it'll last. Well, if I turn it on this setting, let me turn this one off, this side off. This side will last 8 hours. Okay, let's see if it polishes up. See if I need to sand some more right there. See, the clear is coming off of it. Hey, thank you for the super chat. Merry Christmas. Really appreciate the super chats. Got to be able to pay Charles somehow. Looks like I got a decent shine on this. It's probably a 24-inch finish. That's good enough for an airplane. Okay, let's oh, bumped it here. Come on now. Oh yeah, it's coming out good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, be careful. Be careful. Don't want to rip the rudder off. I had dreams about that. Lay this stuff down so I poke a hole in the wing. To do that from the top. Let's see here. Nope, it's paint. Yep, just like Paul said. Everything I do is painted on. I don't like decals. Decals leave an edge around them. It doesn't look good to me. So I choose to paint my stuff on. Let's see here. Let's do a little of this. Yeah, if you go back on one of the Saturday at John's, I show how I did that. It was I don't know, 5 or 6. I can't remember color changes. It was a pain in the ass, but worth it. Of course, my skunk was one color, but I think it was more difficult. The picking was ridiculous. Took 4 tries for each side, so 8 tries to get a little skunk to get on there. But I wanted them on there because everybody talks about how they're the skunk works, this, that, and the other. Yeah, right. Okay. So, and that is the Lockheed Martin logo. Shit, it took me a while to figure out how to get them off if I could cut a stencil. Okay, let's turn it over and see what it looks like. When I was a kid, we went to the Pomona County Fair, and I saw guys building boats and airplanes and things that were of this caliber. And it was just, I was in such awe of this craftsmanship. I had to learn how to do it. Come on. Oh, man, that was difficult to get over there. It'll come off. Why do you want to take the tip off? The nozzle or the tip? Looks like I need a little bit right there. Let's see what the other side looks like. Let's see how much light it reflects. You can't tell like that. Man, I can't get a reflection off of it. Yeah, take my word for it. It looks pretty good. It reflects the light pretty good. green gun. You want to use these little ones. You don't want to use them green ones, them big ones. You want to use this model right here. They're about 30 bucks now, and I have one for each color. They're about 30 bucks now. They used to be $7. And big guns put out too much paint. So I had a little spot right there we need to get at. Hit it with 25. Hit it with 25 first. Take my ring off, dent it up. Yeah, use the little one. Don't use the big one. And I bet I can get that nozzle off. Put the body in a vise, you know, protect it with some wood or whatever. Put it in a vise. Get yourself a breaker bar and a socket. I get it off. If that don't work, get out my impact. Zip it right off. And this side turned out real nice. This is the side we just did. I did this one already once, but I see that I missed some spots. Get the light going here. Yeah, missed a few spots. No problem. I get it done. Now remember, in a couple of months, I'm going to do this all again. But you were really shining. Comes with a special wrench. You can't get a socket on it. Huh. Yeah, put it in the vise and put some smoke on it, you know. I'm a mechanic. Nothing can win. Nothing. There is no bolt that I can't get off somehow. Yep, I used to tell them parts that you can't win, you might as well give up now. I don't care if it's a nut that big around, just, you know, a huge nut. I'll get it off. It's all a matter of knowing how. You guys ever have any Phillips screws that that the head strips out of. I'll tell you how to get them out using modeling tools. CA and baking soda. You fill a little tube, fill the slot up with baking soda, put your screwdriver down in it and hit it with kicker, or baking soda and kicker. CA, baking soda and kicker. There we go. Until it's hard, and then turn it out. It'll come right out. Now we're getting a good shine on this side. You got a screw that's a wood screw that's giving you a fit. It's slobbered out. Just take a toothpick, stick it down in there, put some CA in it, screw the screw in. You can even do that with metal threads. You take copper wire and you wrap around the threads, screw it down in there and hit it with CA. Makes a facto helicoil of sort. Why can't I get that spot to come up? Always. Oh yeah. Just try it. Fill the slot up with CA, stick your screwdriver in it. Excuse me. I've said it wrong again. I'll have to show it. Take a Phillips screw, fill it full of baking soda, stick your screwdriver in, hit it with CA, then the kicker, and then it'll turn right out. People don't realize how important this model building stuff is. I mean, if you're a modeler, a true modeler, I made my teeth. If I needed a prosthetic leg, I'd make my leg. Probably make it out of carbon. Whatever. A modeler, if you're willing to research, can build anything. And if you're a perfectionist, it'll be good. If you're not, well, it'll be half-assed. Now, machinists do fine work, but I think they're too anal. Oh, it's 100 billion thousandths out. Whatever. No. That snap-on polisher is $500. The batteries are $100 a piece. I'll will it to you guys when I croak. You guys can fight over it when I'm gone. I got a whole lot more stuff that's better than that, though. For my modeling tools, I use Ryobi. It's just cheap stuff, but for what we do, it's plenty. No need to buy high dollar sanders. I mean, what's a sander? A sander is just something that goes around. I see guys on YouTube make their own sanders. They look pretty good too. Well, let's see here. It's just starting to come up. Come on now. Get off there. Got a spot right here that just giving me a fit. It's a little, just a little haze over. $16 people watching and 17 likes. A $9 super chat. $10 actually, but let's see. Shit, I got the iPad up there. I can't see it. It's under the wing. No, I'm not going to do that until I get this place cleaned up. I got a room full of airplanes over there, and it's just a mess. I'm going to probably take them out and put them on the back walkway this summer, and we'll do a man in his museum rundown like Billy did. There it come out. Okay, we got it. Just took a little grease. Yep, we got it. Some swirl in it though. Few scratches. I wonder what that scratches are from. Let's hit it with this 2500. Try to get them scratches out. I wonder what's causing them. 1,000? Except the paint's pretty green. Can we get it? Yeah, pretty much. Hey, thank you for the super chat. Let's see who that was. Todd Stimson, Merry Christmas and thanks for sharing. The hobby is better for it. Thank you very much, Todd. Okay, good question. What kind of dope? We'll start there. Who's the manufacturer? SIG light coat. About a week. That's certified. It doesn't have the properties of Randolph. It's all made by Randolph, but that's certified dope. SIG light coat is the same thing. It's the same thing as that A1968 non-tauntering butyrate that I use, except it's a different formula and it probably doesn't dry as fast. So from now on, guys, go to Wix Aircraft and order SIG dope and use the code STUNT10 for 10% off. That's not a whole lot, but it's at least the tax and part of the shipping, or, you know. I don't think their tax rate is 10%. I think it's only 6 or 7. If it wasn't so far from my house, I'd go to work for Scott. But it'd be an hour drive each way every day. 45 minutes anyway. I'd show him how to finish pianos. And I'm not sponsored by Randolph or Wix in any way. Yes, it's flat when it squeaks. But I share what I use with you guys because it's the best. Just like when I come up with that DC 540. Took 20 years to find and 20 years to... I shouldn't have told everybody, but anything that works, they get rid of. But you figure dope's been around at least 60 years, so I don't think they're going to oust it right away. It is the lightest finishing system. Dope is the most forgiving paint. You can make a mistake and fix it, no problem. I'm going to show you how to do that on one of these corners that I rubbed through. Okay. If it was urethane, you'd be screwed. Got a spot right up here. Spot that didn't get buffed. Okay, let's see if we can show the shine. See if we can get the gloss. Yeah, it's pretty good, I'd say. It's hard to really show the gloss from the camera. That turned out good. I don't have any CA here, so it's going to be hard. I want to show you something here. You see how this elevator moves up and down? It's because I've been putting it in and out, in and out. Well, this needs to be polished there a little bit. In and out, in and out. So I need to fill that hole and re-drill it. I don't have any CA, so how am I going to do it? I got epoxy, but that takes 15 minutes. We're going to glue the hinges in with 15 minutes, but I need something to set that in there right away. I know where the CA's hanging. That wrench that you got for your spray gun, does it look like that? One of these? Or does it look like this? One of these? You get it out of there. Hey, I found another ball peen hammer. What do you know? I'm going to have to fix that. Get that ground off. We got all kind of shit here. Needs to go back where it belongs. Pliers. Z-bender. Yeah, got some shit here. Nope, that's the bender. That is my wire bender. We got clear RTV. Yeah, it's still good. Well, I got a lot of bottles of them acro green stuff. resin services. What do we got in here? Garbage. Yep, I need to. Here's another foam pad. There's a good one. 3M. I need to clean them drawers out. You ever get so much shit you don't know what you got? I have a bad habit of needing something, can't find it. No, I got it, just buy another one. It's easier to just go get another one and try to find it. That's why I need Danny to help me organize this. Danny is a great carpenter. A true craftsman. What causes silk span to lift after spraying? You didn't have enough thinner in the dope. Okay, let me give a rundown on how this works. Here we go. We got this. All right, I'm going to give education today. Use this paper here. Oh, shit. There's never enough room. Okay, here we go. Let's turn this down to there. All right, I get my pencils. Got a pen, does this work? Nope, throw it out. That one works. We got some pencils here. Okay. I'm going to draw it rather large so that you kind of get the grip of what's going on. Okay, the first thing here is a piece of wood. Let's say that's 1/16 of an inch. And inside here is the grain. And bring it down a little closer. So you're going to apply your first coat of dope on top of this piece of wood. And you want to have enough thinner in it that it sinks down into the wood like so. This is your substrate. This is your first coat. So you got it sunk down in there. Now you're going to apply your second, third, fourth coat of dope. You want enough strength or enough thinner in it. This is your second coat, this yellow, that it sinks down into the first coat, grabbing onto it. So now we're going to apply, so we got 3 coats of dope that you want to sink down into the wood. You want to grab onto the wood. You're doing that chemically. Now we're going to put our tissue on. Like so. So that's the tissue. And we're going to go 3 more coats of dope, and you want it thin enough that it sinks down into this coat, locking it all together. Let me see if I can find a different color. I would use this, I guess. No, this is one of the pens. I don't want to use that. I can't tell. I thought I had better colored pens. I guess I don't. So you want to build up your next coats up here on top of that. So you're making a sandwich. You want enough thinner in the top of this, on top of the tissue, to melt down into these subsequent coats down here. So the first coat of dope grabs the wood, the second coat of dope grabs the first coat, the third coat grabs the second and third, and the fourth coat grabs it all, and you want to get enough thinner on there so that hopefully the thinner penetrates down here. The thinner is getting all the way into the wood. That's why you can never sand off weight. Yeah, you ain't got enough thinner on it. So now let's talk about the polish. How this works. Why does a sanded airplane come out better? We got peaks and valleys. This microscopically, this coat of dope will have hills and valleys like so. It'll be very jagged and bumpy or whatever. So you want to sand between coats to knock these tops off the hill, the tops off the mountain, leaving only dope in between. It's just like chroming. I mean, it's the exact same thing. So even your sandpaper will leave microscopic scratches. So I start with 40 grit, or sometimes 36, on shaping the wood, then step down, step down, step down until we're up to 5,000 at the end. But all you're trying to do is remove these hills and valleys. So finally at the end, let me get this. Now we can get it right here. Finally at the end, when it's all said and done, you're going to end up with a flat coat. Hopefully that mountain is gone. A flat coat that you can polish. And that's how it works. But if you're getting paint problems, one, you're not using the right thinner, or two, you're not using enough. No problem. But that's the education how the dope system works. You want everything to lock onto that first coat of dope. And that first coat has to penetrate down into the wood partway. And the more thinner you use, the deeper it penetrates. So when people say, well, I'm going to sand off an ounce of clear or off my, an ounce off my airplane, the only way you're going to sand it off is if you sand right down halfway through the wood because the paint is in the wood. So that's why it's kind of important to use my formula for painting. That's going to get you the lightest finish where you have 1 quart of dope. Of course, on this model, I did exceed it. I won't, it would be 56.5 instead of 57.5. I did put another pint on it. So I used a full quart of top coat, but this airplane was coming out extremely light. If it wouldn't have been in the ballpark, we'd have just left it off and made do with what we had. I would have had to stay off the ink lines because I'd have burned them away. But I did get to add that extra thinned quart on it. So I normally don't do that. But I'd like to be on the front row again this year. And in order to do that, you got to use material. You cannot paint an airplane. I'm painting with as little paint as you can possibly use and be on the front row against guys that are using a quart of spray shine. That spray shine is thick. It's like, it's thick. I don't know how many mil thick it is, but it's thick. And you can block sand that and machine polish it until it looks like plastic. You can't compete. So in order to compete with lacquer or dope, you got to have material on it. Anybody who's ever seen Kenny Stevens' airplane who won the concourse, that has a gallon of clear. That's unthinned, an unthinned gallon of clear on it. That is an extreme amount of paint. I mean, I can't foresee that, a gallon. But that airplane is a clear see-through finish, and it is gorgeous. It's just beautiful. You can't argue with the end results except for heavy 75 ounces, 74 ounces. And that ain't for me. So there you got the rundown, the education on paint, how it works. Still got my checkerboards for my sketches that I drew on the paint job on this. I've showed this before. This is the very first airplane I usually just sit down and start taping. This is the first airplane that I drew a sketch of the of how it was going to go. Like I say, I normally just sit down and start taping, and that's what you get. Of course, this is the first airplane in 40 years I drew drawings for, too. I normally don't do that. So where do we go from here? Oh, I was trying to look for some glue. We need to fill this hole and drill it again, so I can glue that in really good. Let me get a piece of wood. Oh boy. Nope, no good. Try again. Okay, try to keep it straight. Can't tell. Be close enough, maybe. Ah, shit. Oops. Now I gotta dig it out. Need a harder piece of wood than that. Too soft. I don't have my finger drills here. They're on date. I got a 330. Here's now this is 8. Okay, good. I got one. Okay, we gotta go find a rock piece of wood, not a soft piece. Well, here's a piece of 1/2 inch that's pretty stout. Let's see how this works. Cut a piece off here. I don't want to cut it with the saw. I don't want a chance of killing my finger. This is a piece of 1/2 inch that I just grabbed off the shelf. Seems pretty hard. This end seems harder. Okay, so we use the hard end. Need to whittle her on down. Guess I go ahead and use a 15-minute epoxy. Damn. You know, for you guys who are not quite skilled or whatever, I would suggest you just fake it till you make it. You know, just keep putting them out and learn from your mistakes. There we go. There we go. If I had some CI, I'd go pop, and we drill them and we could glue them on. But now I got to do it the other way. I got to epoxy it and then drill it. Wait for it to dry, then drill it. Okay, whatever. Priority recall. Yeah, right. The car's 20 years old. Okay. I bought it brand new in 2004. Brand spanking new. Okay, so this is the vehicle. This is the hardener. So let's double the hardener and see if we can't get it to dry a little faster. Not quite double, but 1.5 times. Two pricks here. Yeah. Uh-oh. Shit. I just threw away the piece that I made. Damn. God. I can't win today. Let's whittle up another one. Nope. 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 Shoot, now I'm not going to be able to make it. There we go. Try again. That'll work. Okay. You definitely don't want your flaps and stuff coming off, so glue them in good. Okay, that hole's filled. We'll wait 15 minutes and I guess I can start bench trimming and gluing these flaps and stuff on. We got the glue already mixed up. Now I better mix another. I'll mix another batch of it that's correct. Don't want a chance when it comes to gluing the flaps on or the hinges on. What happened to my piece of plastic? I had mixing sheet. Did I throw it out? Time to take the trash out, but there's snow out there. Should have got 2 cases of water. What the hell did I do with it? Here's some old K&S silk span. I do mean old. This is medium weight. It's too heavy. Too heavy. That's the wrong size. That's why I didn't use it. It's 18 by 24, like Japanese tissue. I got this at a swap meet. I thought, oh, right, we got some silk span. That's wrong width, wrong length. So we got a box of stuff here. What's in this box? Yeah. See what kind of goodies we can pull out of this box. We got wire cutters. Where can I hang them? No place. Yeah, right there. Maybe. Yeah, that's good. Fall on the floor. Metric screws. Templates. They go over there. Trying to get away from me, are you? That's a spinner box. Little pliers. Yep, we got isotope alcohol and a tape measure. I was looking for that. Little pilots, drill bits. I was looking for this too. I wanted to check the pitch on a prop and couldn't find my prop. And here's a brush for the drill press. I got 3 prop gauges. Why would I need 3? The nose ring sanders. Man, there's a lot of crap here. Another high dollar handle. Snap on. I'm running out of room on my wall here. Well, that won't work. I better take these back with me if I'm gonna do anything. And your glow plugs. I've been looking for this sandpaper. Need more shelves. More shelving. Too much crap. Oh well. Don't worry about it. Better take one of these. You wouldn't believe how much shit I got in Dayton in storage. A lot. When I die, somebody's gonna have a field day with all this model airplane shit. Yeah. Okay, let's see what's going on here. No, ain't quite ready. Onion number 4. These were good. These are probably $10 a piece now. It's hard to believe. I bet they are $10. Let's check it out. Where's my mouse? Where the hell did it go? Oh, way over there. Engine number 4 plugs. Let's see. What do you guys think? Think they're $10 a piece? ENYA number 4 glow plugs right there. Come on, let's go. Yep, $10.99. Let's see, let's try number 4. Backspace. Number 4. Enter. Excuse me. They're $13.49 on eBay. There are 2 of them for $26 or 4 of them for $28. See, if somebody came in here and didn't know what they were looking at, and said, let's just throw all this crap out, they'd be just throwing away. So this is $30 right here. Or more. I don't know what I paid for them. Come on, set up so we can start doing this. This is the one I want to start with right here, because let's see here. I guess we could do the other one. I'm gonna have to sit and hold these, I guess. No, I better make some holders. I don't want to sit and hold them. Okay. Come here. Okay, just 3/16. I'll take a stripper. I'll strip off some 3/16. So this is good for one side. Hey, Jonathan. Yeah, this ain't really good wood for this because it's kind of brittle. But we'll see. Okay, I'm going to guess at what's half. What do you think? How close will I come? Oh, inch off. Missed it by an inch. So what do you do with these sticks? Because you don't want to sit and hold this forever. Is you put them across this way. You put a clamp on this end and a clamp on this end. And that holds the elevator's neutral while shit's drying. So we got one, that'll work. We get one more out of here and I'll put this back. Cut the short side. Yeah, better cut the long side. Okay, I got another stab at it to see if I can hit 50%. Okay. Cut that. Cut that. Looking at this stick right here. Right there. What? Hold on a minute, guys. What?
Still taping?
Yes, what's up?
Oh, you're gonna eat a while.
Yeah, I am. What's up?
Okay, never mind. I got everything cleared up because the plants I can't do anything about it next week.
Well, I don't know if I can get around them. Hopefully I can get around them.
Well, I thought we could pull the counter out, but you can't. You can pull the top part out of it.
Okay.
Piece that-
I'll be down in an hour, probably.
Okay, well then I'm gonna go up to my friends here. You got my cell phone number, I'll have it with me.
I don't need you. I mean, do anything. What are you going after your friends for?
Because they're having a little birthday party for somebody in the neighborhood.
Okay, whatever. All right, guys, I'm back. Catastrophe averted. Okay. I missed this by a ½ inch. Yeah, 3/4. Missed it by that much. Close enough. Yeah. Can we open the door? Oh yeah, we can open the door. It's just cold out. I don't want to go out there. Okay, let's glue this one on. Make sure we're done here. Close enough. Got a little to go there, but I'll get rough there like a cob. I got to put some plastic on the kitchen window. That's what that was all about. It's that cold. Really cold. Okay, that's good enough. No sense in rushing it now. I mean, I'm so close that might as well make it right. We've been on 2.5 hours. It's almost 3 hours. So this is a regular Saturday at John's. Except without John. And I finally moved back. Gonna miss Saturday at John's. A lot of fun. I'll do one, you know, every once in a while. We'll drive over there. That's a long haul, 6 hours. That is a long haul. All right. So we've sanded that. Do I want to polish it? Yeah, we'll polish that little spot. No big deal. Boy, I put that on that, make it a lot easier to do than when these things are on. How many of you guys do your flaps in elevators, glue them on this way? If you ain't paying attention to how they go on, you're not doing it right. Very important that they get on there absolutely perfect. That should be close enough. I saw a spot here it needed to be wheeled before I put it on so I don't run into the rudder side of the fuselage, whatever. Close enough. Scratches there. Okay. Get a little mixing cardboard or something. Never knock yourself out. Okay. we got something to mix on. I better cut it in half so I got some for the flaps and some for the elevator. And in half again. We don't need this much. Okay. Well, this is dry, so that's good. We can start on this side just like I wanted to. All right. So now I'm going to take the drill and drill another hole in this. Then we need to broach it, which I have the hinge here. I'm going to go over the sander and put an edge on this so I can make a broach. Okay, one of my hinges, it's got an angle on it now. Just made a broach and stick it in there. And that's it. Okay, so now I guess we should test fit it, make sure it works. I have used different methods of attaching flaps and elevators, but I like my controls are so smooth that the flaps always drop when they're on their own weight. You bet. See, these drop. Almost. They did. Now, they're probably out of alignment right now. Remember that problem I had with it wobbling up and down? Well, that's fixed. And you guys were saying, you know, removable flaps. I had that little wire sticking out there. That's fixed on all of them. We can't have no possibility for downgrade. Let's see how much slop. There's no slop in this one, so that's a good. That's why I wanted to start with this one. There was no slop in the horn. Then I can match the other one to this one. Okay, let's pull it off, glue it on. Partner, let's go. I guess 15 minutes probably a little better than 5 minutes so that I have a chance to get everything squared up. get everything wiped off. Where's that 70? I got the 91. Where's the 70 proof? So in case I have a mistake here, I can get it wiped up. 70 proof, where are you? Come on now, where are you? Oh well, just got to be damn careful. I know I got it here somewhere. Been so long since I've been in my shop, I don't know exactly where it's at. Come on, out of there, come on. Not there. Yeah, down here, no. Yeah, it's down here. Here we go. There we go. You don't want to use 91 proof on new, 91% on new paint. We don't need no squeeze out. Okay, that's that. I guess I could put a little bit on there. Just to make sure. No squeeze out, please. This is outboard. Ah, bugger. Got a little bit of glue right there on top. Yep, still didn't get it all. You don't get that wiped off and you come back with a polishing wheel, you'll have a problem. Why does that feel sticky? So now we're looking at it. Yep, it's right in the center. Let's see if we got any. Nope, no squeeze out, so that's good. Yeah, we'll wipe it just to be sure. Check for free movement. We're good there. Yeah. We're almost there. It's almost flyable. Yeah, the flaps are level and the elevators are level, so we're in good shape there. I don't think I'm going to get another. Yeah, I may get it with this. We may get the other side with this. It's not dry yet. No, I better not chance it. Better mix up another batch. I'd rather err on the safe side. Okay, mixed up another batch. Hope that's enough. Should be. It's a marathon session today. We still got 22 watchers. Be sure to get the glue all the way back into the block. If you remember, I got little blocks in there. It's not just the trailing edge. There's a block that accepts the hinge, the pocket hinge. Okay, better wipe it off. Come on. You want to keep the glue out of that C, because otherwise you glue the elevator to it and then they won't move and you'll be crying. Shit, I'm doing this and there's still no guarantee. But sometimes I've had to crack them loose. I'm doing up against the fuselage while it's off. Yeah, I'm still gonna have to dig with it, but it's all right. We got plenty of time to sand and buff. There'll be plenty of sanding and buffing. See if I can get away from slopping stuff up on top of this again. Come on. Okie dokie, let's do this. These on. Come on. Give me a fit. Okay, they're perfectly straight across. Okay, don't mess with it. So I gotta wait now until these are dry to do the flaps. And it's the same thing, except we're gonna have to. So this is the one I want to start with. I always leave one a little sloppy. That way you can adjust them perfect. And if you remember how I set the everything, is I did this exact method with the flaps pinned in the 0 position, and when I put the push rod in, I glued the end. I zeroed these out and glued the end to the exact length. You can do it by moving the stab back and forth. You can do it with ball links, but I don't have ball links in this. I'm done with ball links. Yeah, when Gary Hayjack showed me those, I thought, wow, this is the cat's meow. They really make everything easy. Well, easy isn't always better. Ball links have their problems. So this was the last batch, so we'll see when this, it's already starting to set up, so. I guess now is as good a time as any for a bathroom break. We'll go 4 hours on this stream, and then I'll come back later on and do something else. I mean, we're getting so close to finish. I want to do the tank mount and CG and lead outs yet, because when this thing, after today, this thing will be ready to put the lines on it and ready to go. I don't have my, do I have any dry slide here? It's in Dayton, I think. In one of them boxes sitting on the floor. That's a shame. You know, I really like that job over there, but it's time for me to come home. I don't like the guy who runs the place, but he's a pain in the ass. Especially when I can make as much from here as I can from there, and not do anything. And I'll get that all set up before I put in my notice. I don't know what they're gonna do. They ain't got nobody working there. All right, give me 2 minutes. Gotta go leak. I know. TMI, whatever. Okay, we're back. Shit, I can hear the wind whipping through the house. This room here is kind of isolated, so I don't have that problem. Oh, forgot I'm wearing these kind. Let's see, you said you might need to cut the fuse to adjust the control ratios. Yes, Skip, that could be another option, but I think I'm going to try it this way first, and then if they're too fast, I'll drill 2 holes in it and make a slot an 1/8 inch wide, about 3/4 of an inch long, and then CA around it so that I can get in there with a ball driver and move that slider up and down. Not a big deal. Then I finish it off with an RC push rod exit. Where are we at as far as, we're only at 41. I need to put that on a charger. I brought the laptop out, or the iPad out, so that I could read the chat, but I can't read the chat because it's under the wing. This is almost dry. As soon as this is dry, we'll move on to the flaps. That means this one's dry and this one's still gummy. Let's see, you gotta get the charger. More cords to trip over. This side. Got to have the cords to trip over or I wouldn't feel at home. Shit, I got 50 cords. Make sure it's working. Yep, it's on for 40%. You know, I could do the 3 camera setup. I really don't want to start doing that stuff until, you know, popped. Too much tension. Weak wood. It didn't move, so we're okay. I think what I'll do when I come back is I'll do the 3 camera setup, or at least 2 cams, so that it can bounce back and forth and make it more interesting for you. We'll get some close-ups then. Oh no, I ain't cutting no big gaping holes in my airplane. It'll be a slot 3/4 of an inch long, 1/8 inch wide. You get the ball driver in there, adjust the 440 screw, slide it where you want. These are just moving rather fast, and you can do that when you have a light airplane, but I want to make sure that I got a good groove too, and I don't want handle spacing 2 inches. I want a 4-inch handle spacing. One-to-one is 4-inch handle spacing, 4-inch bell crank, 1 1/4 horn, and a 1-inch elevator. But now it's set probably at 3/4 to half. I made it a little fast. I might do that anyway before we even monkey around. I'll slow them down. Where are we at with this glue? Almost. I mean, it probably wouldn't move. Pretty stiff. However, what I'm getting at is it's really important to have the center line of your elevator and the center line of your stabilizer, and these zeroed and them equal. It's really important. Well, let's check it out. We'll need these sticks again, so don't get rid of them. Yeah, we got no squeeze out. That's good. Yeah, they're on there good. I hear a little creaking. Need some oil. Oil in the carburetor. Okay. That one's loose. Now they're both loose. Okay, good. So it don't matter which side I start on. I don't know. I didn't see it, so. I think it's pretty crappy that they do that. Nothing I can do about it. got that goober on there. I see a little bit of. I knew I'd find you. No matter how careful you are, you always get a little bit of squeeze out somewhere. It ain't coming off. That's good. Yeah, probably. All I can tell you is it's high and it sucks. And you guys who voted D got exactly what you deserve. Shit. Exactly what you deserve. You seem to be working pretty. I'm not going to have to go over these too much. Ah, but they never keep the good guys down. That's right. Let's take these off and see if they fly. Yeah. Reason why they don't flop with the flaps on is they're counterbalanced. What's your general rule? Well, if you got a light airplane like this one, you can go 1.5 to 1 on elevators. So you're flying off the elevator, and that's what I like to do. But it takes a light airplane, and not every airplane will work off of it. But on a general rule of thumb, it's 1 to 1. So if you got, they should move equal. This one here is almost 2 to 1, probably. But it did loosen up considerably. I found some silicone I can glue the tank in with. Just run a bead of silicone along the edge and glue it in. It's already set to the correct engine bearer height, so. That tank came out of my high roller, which I won't be flying for. Somebody wants to buy it, it's for sale. Good flying airplane, just too much. It's 62 ounces. PA 75, lots of fuel, lots of nose weight. It's just not for me. It takes 8 ounces of fuel. So you got, if you think about it, you got 13-ounce engine, a 1-ounce prop, that's 14. A 1-ounce header, that's 15. The spinner's an ounce, that's 16. Plus 8 ounces of fuel, that's 24. That's a lot of weight in the nose, way up there in the front. This one will be 13, 14, is 20 ounces. So we knocked 4 ounces right off the nose. Yeah, that will help the turn considerably. Shit. Yeah, I just can't. I like how the PA 75s run. They run great. They got gobs of power. It's just too damn heavy. You put all them magnesium parts on them, they don't run the same because they don't hold the same engine heat. You know, magnesium backplate, magnesium head, magnesium drive washer. You can't tighten the prop up because you'll split the washer. I have found that so far the best all-around engine is Super Tiger 60. It's 12 ounces and no extras. I'm amazed at how some planes are to the most minute changes to CG. Yeah, because they're right on the edge. Okay. I can make a 3-inch bell crank feel exactly like a 4-inch bell crank. Same thing. They went to a 4-inch bell crank and an 1.25 inches and then 1.5 inches and then 1.75 inch horns on the flap to overcome the weight in the nose. Back when the 3-inch bell crank was about, they had a 6-ounce power plant. So the airplane would turn. So now you double that weight plus the fuel, almost triple that weight of 6. Matter of fact, it's 4 times the weight of a Fox 35. They thought that they could lever it around the corner because you can move the world with a giant, big enough lever. So they went to a 4-inch bell crank, 4.5, a 5-inch bell crank to try to slow the controls down so that they could run it tail heavy so that it would go around the corner. I don't like that. I want my airplane nose heavy, or head, the CG move forward with it light enough that it will go around the corner, stop, and I can lock it and it will travel the nose. If you watch those airplanes as they fly, they go around the corner and the tail flops around and then it catches up with the nose. Just watch them. I mean, it's a millisecond. It's so quick. They flounder on the top overhead because they're tail heavy. But if they were nose heavy, it would penetrate the air. They said, well, a light airplane won't fly in the wind. BS. A light airplane won't fly in the wind tail heavy, but the way that I run my airplanes, it surely will. It just like a bullet right through because the center mass is ahead of the center of gravity. So it's like a bullet. My theory, I'm no Bill Netzaban, I'm no Brett Buck, Ted Fancher, and all the other top guys, but trust me, I know what I'm talking about. I built enough airplanes to know what flies good for me. And it's a nose-heavy airplane that's light that I can get to go around the corner. Just boop, it doesn't go slide. Let's see. Christmas Day in New Zealand. Merry Christmas. Happy ho ho ho. Well, I understood what you meant, Jonathan. No big deal. Killing myself again. Okay, so we got this done. Let's we only got a few minutes. I'm going to end it, and when I come back, I'm going to come back with a 3-cam or 2-cam setup, and that way you can get a close up of what I'm doing here. So make sure to like, subscribe, and share. I really appreciate the super chats that you guys. We did about $60 in super chats today. That's that helps. You know, people think I'm making a killing at this. I ain't making no money at this. It goes away. I don't hardly see any of it. If I was like some big YouTuber with 1 million subscribers, maybe I'd be making money at it. But I only got 3,800 subscribers, so we're not making much on ad revenue. And the super chats, you know, I realize times are tough. I got to pay Charles. He does a good job. Charles does an excellent job. He's more polished than Rusty was. Not to take anything away from Rusty, but Charles has really stepped it up. He's brought on board a lot of big name guys. You know, Paul Walker's been on there. Thanks, Sparky. I learned a lot from what you said. Yeah. Paul Walker's been on there. We got Howard Rush, Keith Trossel, Joe Gilbert, Dennis Adamission. These are all top-notch flyers that I mentioned. I think Paul's won the Nationals more than anybody, and Howard was a combat guy, but he's in the top 5. You know, he's right up there. Joe Gilbert, he's right there. He was top 3 this year. I think he was third this year. I'm not sure, 3rd or 4th. So a lot of top flying guys. I must be doing something right. I'm happy with this. This came out okay. When we come back, we'll glue the flaps on. I got to go down and put some plastic on the window downstairs to keep some of the cold out. So give me about an hour. I'll eat lunch, which is late. It's 2 o'clock. And we'll see you later. Merry Christmas. If you don't come back, if I don't see you back, Merry Christmas.